Hey Shams, great to see you. I'm so happy that you took the time for us today.
Hi, Mike. Thanks for having me in this interview.
I'm actually a bit nervous because it's really my first interview on this channel. I mean, as you know, I just recently started this channel. It's now 2 weeks ago since I started, and I'm really, really happy that you actually took the time. And by the way, nice background.
Yeah, thank you. I've been doing a lot of personal development lately to motivate myself. I've written down some motivational quotes from successful people. So whenever I go to bed, I read a few of them, and they help me to stay motivated.
I love that. So I think we are quite alike when it comes to that. You are really a lot into like personal development and developing
Yeah,
yourself, right?
yeah, yeah. Of course, definitely.
Can you please start to shortly introduce yourself for our audience today?
Yeah, sure. My name is Schams Scharifi. I studied international business in the Netherlands, and now I'm working in the IT department in a large German company. We are basically responsible for ensuring that the IT processes in the company run properly, and we have to optimizing them. This means that we can pursue our ideas for process automation or changes and implement them if they have bring value to the whole company.
What do you think are the most relevant skills someone would need to apply for this position?
I would say, first of all, willingness to learn, strive for optimization. You need to have an IT affinity, at least a little bit, logical thinking, teamwork also, but working independently, basic knowledge of Office programs, Microsoft Office programs, and definitely knowledge of project management and tools, and for example, Jira or ServiceNow. I think these are the key skills that you need to have as a basic to apply for this job.
And to whom would you recommend this IT career? What would be the kind of people who should consider this? And what can someone do to really accelerate in this career?
So the IT sector is a very fast-growing market with enormous demand, and this will remain 100% in the long term. So that's why it's a clear recommendation to everyone to acquire skills in this area. I mean, when I was unemployed, I took some IT courses to develop my IT skills to increase my market value. But I used to the principle of learning by doing to acquire the necessary knowledge. So if we want to work remote, you want to work from anywhere in the world, maybe you are also more an introvert person, and that I can recommend to work in the IT department because they are not so talkative people in the IT area. So you can work more like on your own. You can work anywhere from anywhere of the world, and it's a high demanding market. So it's a good paid market. So therefore, I would say everyone can do it. Everyone can get the necessary skills. We have so much information on the internet. We have so much IT courses on the internet. So you just need the willingness to learn, and then I think you would be fine to get a job in the IT department.
Do you already know what will be your next career steps?
Um, I mean, currently I'm within the company for about 1.5 years now. So I would like to be promoted to an IT consultant. I mean, currently I'm an IT service manager expert. I want to be promoted to an IT consultant. And one of the criteria is to have to manage projects independently. So in terms of process optimization, and this will be definitely the next step that I will get some projects on my own and to manage them also on my own to make it possible to be an IT consultant or basically to be promoted to an IT consultant in the future.
I really love that you have this long-term vision. I think that's super important to not just do your job now, but to really also focus on what are my next career steps. And that's really what I also want to really show on this channel, that it's really possible to map out your career. I'm doing this job, I'm getting this experience, but I have a long-term vision. I really know what kind of jobs are available and also what kind of salary I can expect. I see you already are looking into this direction, which is great.
Maybe one thing for that. I mean, I made also a lateral career move. So I learned something else, and now I'm working at completely different area. So I use the principle of learning by doing to acquire the necessary knowledge, and manage to work in the IT sector. I think today you can learn everything that you want, and you can learn completely something different if you want to. You can apply for other job.
Exactly. I mean, I love it. And that's really, really what I can so relate to because, for example, just with this YouTube channel, right? Like video editing and all of this stuff, I've never done it. And basically that was never something that was interesting to me, but now I'm doing it, right? So it's basically, as you just said, there's nothing you can't do. And especially nowadays with like the internet and all of the options we have, it's so easy to also get into a completely new space, basically. So
Yeah.
Love that. What is interesting to me as well is what do you really like on your job and what do you not like on your job?
Compared to my last job that I made, I like the freedom and independence of this job because I have the opportunity to work from anywhere. I mainly work from home. That means you could work from anywhere. All you need is like just a laptop and your internet connection. I mean, I'd also like to see my colleagues in person, to work with them in the office, taking breaks together, talking about the projects. But I think a healthy mix is ideal. So I'm currently working from home too often. Maybe this is just the one thing that I don't like about my job, if I have something that I don't like. But overall, I'm very satisfied with this current job, and I definitely wouldn't have got this job in this IT department if I hadn't taken the first job back then.
And I think this is really a really good learning. I mean, in the end, every job you are doing is basically helping you to get the next one. So this is for sure. So you're building a foundation, you're building experiences that you can always use for the next job, right? You, in the end, as we said in the beginning, you need to have work experience just to get started with your career. Once you have it, you can really jump start, right? You can really kind of build on each other to really accelerate.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can completely relate to what you just said with kind of working from home has positive and negative like sides, right? To me, it's super positive because I love to be flexible, but at the same time, you also need, of course, these personal interactions.
Absolutely.
How would you describe yourself? Are you like an introvert or more an extrovert person?
Well, that's a good question. I would say it's something in between. I enjoy the time being alone with myself, but I also enjoy doing things with friends. So in terms of mental health and personal development, I think it's very important to be able to spend also time on your own.
Cool. Thank you so much for your answers, Shams. And thank you again so much for taking the time really for this interview. Really glad. And I hope that our viewers will get inspired to also join the IT world.
Thank you also for this opportunity to share my experience in that area. And yeah, I'm happy to see you maybe in the next time again.
For sure. We will invite you next time on this channel. Thank you so much, Shams.
Thank you, Mike.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.